Hello learners, this is Dr. Amrita Agarwal from MKES's Nagindas Khanwala College, which is situated in Mumbai. Here I am to give you an introduction about a course which we are offering you under MOOCs titled Indian Knowledge System and Environment. Before I begin with the detailed description about the course, I would like to give you an introduction about our institution. The course titled Indian Knowledge System and Environment is being offered by Nagindas Khanwala College, which was established on 21st July 1983 by the visionary Malad Kandiveli Education Society. Today, the college is an award-winning institution with NAC accredited A grade in 4th cycle and an ISO 21001 to 2018 certified institution. We offer 31 undergraduate, 14 postgraduate, and 4 PhD programs to over 7,000 students per year. The institution is successfully running all its programs under NEP 2020. Recently, the institution has achieved the 6th rank All India for private autonomous ASC colleges, the 5th rank All Maharashtra private autonomous ASC colleges, and the 1st rank for its diversity, inclusion, and equity champion by Education World India Higher Education Rankings 2025-26. Ours is one of the best institutions who have implemented NEP 2020 successfully, due to which we can be trusted by many learners and many parents across the nation and across the globe. Now let's come to our course. The course titled Indian Knowledge System and Environment primarily focuses on the enlightenment of the Vedic knowledge that India has given to the world and how that knowledge will help or as help to for the betterment of the environment. So the particular course objectives of the course that we will be offering are to define key concepts of the Indian knowledge system, including the Ratha, the Dharma, and Ahimsa, as they relate to the environment, to explain the role of ancient Indian texts and philosophies in promoting ecological balance and sustainability, to illustrate traditional ecological practices such as sacred groves, indigenous agriculture, and water management systems in real world contexts, to compare traditional Indian environmental practices with modern environmental management strategies, and finally to assess the relevance of Indian ecological wisdom in addressing contemporary environmental issues like climate change and resource depletion. So we find that the course overall aims at designing a sustainable environmental action plan that integrates principles from the Indian knowledge system, and which is possible only when the learners are equipped with the same. Now let's come to the description of the course. The course offers an interdisciplinary exploration into India's traditional ecological wisdom as it is given in the ancient texts, philosophies, and cultural practices. The course is rooted in its historical worldviews. That is why we have the Indian knowledge system coming along with the environmental knowledge in the course. The most important things that will be highlighted in the course will include how Indian traditional practices have helped to protect the environment in the past and how will they be able to do the same in the future as well. Now, if you look at the brief of the modules that are designed for you in the course, they include Module 1, which talks about the foundations of Indian knowledge system and environmental philosophy. This module introduces the scope, sources, and the enduring relevance of Indian knowledge system in environmental thought. The second module, which is titled Traditional Ecological Knowledge and Practices, focuses on the community-based and culturally rooted approaches to natural resource management in India. The third module is titled Ancient Texts and Environmental Governance, which focuses on ecological perspectives embedded in ancient India. And finally, the fourth module, which is titled as Contemporary Relevance and Integration of Indian Knowledge System, it will help to bridge the ancient wisdom which the Indians gave and how they will help in addressing the current situation, the current problems in environment. The prerequisites include that any learner should be either in the first or in the second semester of any undergraduate program that falls under NEP 2020 across any university in the country of India. The learning outcomes are again in lines with the objectives, wherein the students will be expected to understand the environmental concepts. They will be able to understand the interrelationship between Indian philosophical thought and ecological ethics. They will be able to understand why and what is the importance of the Indian traditional knowledge in the conservation of the environment, and so on. The duration of the course will be for 15 weeks, which will be covering like both the semesters or one semester. If we have one lecture per week, it will be both the semesters, or if we have two lectures per week, it will be only in one semester. The grading system will be divided into internal assessment and external assessment. The internal assessment will carry 30 marks, which will include a test for each module totaling to 20 marks, that will be 5 marks per module, and a 10-mark assignment. Then the external examination will be for 70 marks, which will have 5 questions, 10 marks, 10 marks each, plus some MCQs where the marks will be more. So accordingly, it will be divided into 70 marks. The course is offered for 2 credits as per the NCRF level, which is given by Swayam itself. So overall, students, the course will be very useful, very helpful, and it will really delve into the real life issues that we are facing today with respect to environment. But the course will apprise the learners as to how Indian knowledge, traditional knowledge, will help to overcome the problems. Thank you.